Hi guys, it's Les over in West Yorkshire. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Today what I'm going to be showing you is one of the toys that I've got from China. I've absolutely love China. And these particular toys are going to be coming from Aliexpress. Now Aliexpress is an online store, it's aliexpress.com, and there's a link on screen right there. AliExpress is actually a collection of different vendors all under one roof, that roof being aliexpress.com. A little bit like a mall, you know, we've got different shops all situated within one building. It's the same principle as that. And now what you'll find is when you go searching on the AliExpress site for a particular product, you might very well see that same product listed multiple times, different prices and stuff like that. And that's because they're all coming off different people. So they're all competing against each other. Now, it's not necessarily always the best idea to go for the cheapest, because often you'll find that the cheapest might take longer to come. It might be 2 months before it comes, because there's obviously there's a finite amount of money that you can start to chip away at before the people are making no profits out of it again. And if they're not making any profits, they're not going to be sending it first class. So, you know, pay a little bit more than the base price, and perhaps you get a little bit better service, or you know, it's quicker and stuff like that. Sometimes the quality changes as well, so it's not necessarily the same. It's a little bit hit and miss, mainly hit, but occasional miss. But it's just one of the things that you do. But also take into account the amount of time it takes for these things to arrive. Typically, it can be anywhere from a week, which is unusual but doable, from a week up to 2 months. Now that's at the other extreme. Normally you would fall between the range of 10 days to 18 days in the UK anyway, around about that kind of time scale. Now what I'm looking at today is let me just apologise for this beard. I've been messing with another video today and I've shaved bits out of it, so this is all coming off anyway. So just to let you know, I'm not Mexican today. That's just how it is. So what I'm looking at today is this is the Iron Man. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. This is Iron Man Mark 43, as it says on the bottom here. I think the X is the 10, the L is the 30, and then you've got 3-1, so that's 43. So that's what he's like, and he's described as, on the actual website, it's described as Crazy Toys Avengers Age of Ultron. Let me just zoom out a bit. Age of Ultron Iron Man Mark 43 PVC action figurine. Collectible model toy, 12 inch, 30 centimetre, and the model of it is KT1934. The price of it was $34.82. Well, that's what the price is today. I've just had a look, which is going to be around about £24, something like that. But that does include your post. It's made from PVC, which most of the toys these days seem to be made from PVC. It's plastic, effectively. Now, I ordered this on the 22nd of April. You're on about the timescales. I ordered this on the 22nd of April, and it arrived on the 3rd of May. So that's pretty good time. Pretty good time, all the way from China as well, bearing in mind that the postage was included in that $34. So, very good. Let me just have a drink. It's been very, very warm today. So anyway, this came in this, would have been a lovely box. Now, if you are a collectible toy person, you obviously the importance of the box is clear to you. You need a good box, because often that's quite a decent portion of the value of the toy. Now with this, it came bubble wrapped, and then the bubble wrapped box was then in a plastic bag, basically. So as a consequence of that, it's got somewhat squashed in transit, the box. So it's all wrinkled and squashed and that. This corner's had a bash, you know, it's concertinaed in somewhat. See if I can zoom in and show you a bit. Can you see that? On the corners and that. So I think perhaps a note to the vendor, it might be a good idea to put the box inside another box, just to offer some protection to the outer, you know, the retail packaging, if you like. Now on the back, what does it say? The benefactor of the Avengers, self-described genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, blah blah blah. It says for modelers age 14 and over, and it's made by a company called Crazy Toys. So let's have a look inside this box and see what we're going to get. I've already looked at it. So. Now then, inside, there's nothing in, there's a picture of Iron Man in the lid there, black and white. Inside we've got like a cardboard sleeve. I'll just put it back how it was. Cardboard sleeve covering the actual model inside, which is there, look. The model himself comes already assembled. in a crispy plastic bag, and also in the box, another picture of Iron Man in there, look. Also in the box is a plastic stand. So I've already popped it open. So this is what it looks like. Now, straight away, he's got a good weight to him. I'll just have to tell you about what he actually weighs, just for out of interest. Zero that. Now, he is a 12-inch model, and he weighs, just tilting forward, 441 grams. That's, so what is that in old money? So look, unit. That's 15.5 ounces. So it's a pretty weighty object. The build quality of it, again, let me zoom in for you. There you go. Look. The build quality is pretty good. The paintwork on it is more or less as good as it shows on the website. You see? He's looking in one direction. Almost move up. You've got a lot of detail around the knees and that. And you've got the little lights on his hands, although they don't actually light up, it's just a spot. Same as the arc reactor, it's just a spot, it doesn't light up or anything. Now, it does feel good quality. Like I said, there is a little bit of underpainting I spotted on it. On this knee. See? The knees are a different colour. Come on. This one's a bit underpainted. But the quality of the painting overall is very good. Something else I noticed as well is that it does actually come apart, but I don't know if that's supposed to come apart or not, because one of his arms, in my case it's his left arm, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little bit loose. Now, when you pull at it, and I've already looked at this, this little shoulder pad comes off. There's a shoulder pad here. That pops off. It's just a straightforward peg underneath to attach it back into a hole in his arm, and then his arm just pops off. It's kind of shaped with a little ridge on it to grab a hold of the hole here, but you can't actually position it other than the position in which it came. So it's not, technically speaking, an action figure, because an action figure is a figure that can be posed in different positions, and this obviously can't be. It's fixed, which is a bit disappointing because I was expecting to be able to move it. But having said that, it is nice, and it's nice just to have on the shelf. See, behind me, this is me bits and bobs shelf. What else comes in this box? Well, we get a little plastic stand, because his feet are not the levelest in the world, so it does wobble a little bit. So we get a base, and on the base it says Crazy Toys, impressed into the corner. And we've got a pole, so we'll push the pole into the socket, and it is shaped, so it's, you know, it'll only go in one way. And then what we do is we put a little figure on the stand, and you can slide over this little clamp. Now this clamp grabs around his waist, it's sort of spring loaded. See that? And that'll grab his waist. So we want to slide that over the pole, like that, and then we can move it down and grab him. So there he is on his stand. That's how he looks on his stand. You know, it doesn't get in the way. It's not, you know, it's not obscenely in your face in that stand, and it just obviously stops him from falling over. You don't want any accidents, do you? So that's him. That is the Crazy Toys Avengers Age of Ultron Iron Man Mark 43, made from PVC and available from, I actually got this one, the name of the person is Kitty Woo, and there's a link in the description to the shop where you can purchase this. Again, the price of it's $34.82 as of today, including your post. So I think that's pretty good, really. Like I said, the only disappointment is that you can't actually pose the thing. You know, it's a rigid set piece, but it is a nice stance that he's got. And again, this one arm is a little bit loose. The other one's not totally solid. It doesn't bend at the knees or anything, but pretty good. Pretty good for the money. But I have got some more on the way, different ones, and one or two that are actually posable figures. And they come with different attachments as well, like flames, flames on the feet and stuff like that, so they're going to be really good fun. So keep your eyes peeled for that next video, and I'll see what else I can get. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Anyway, subscribe to the channel and you'll get an update when I do a new video, and you can have a look at some more toys. In the meantime, take care and I'll see you later.